Bonjour. Why, hello. Good morning. It's not? Thank me later. Now come, sit down. Sit down. Are you a One Piece fan? Lovely. Let's have a talk, shall we? The One Piece live action has been out for some time, and the One Piece fans have been losing their mind. Rightfully so. However, we need to talk about these critiques. Because y'all must have expected all that shit gold or something. What were you expecting when the One Piece live action was announced? Because quite frankly, I was expecting a terrible show. I know. Low expectations, you'd probably settle for anything, huh? No. Out of all the things, got a whole 8 episodes of material to critique, and we're upset that Zoro's hot. Most of the critiques I see people having a major issue with about the show are really just weird and can usually be explained by simple enlightenment. Like, these are just nitpicks. Why are you turning away from the entire show over nitpicks? I'll be focusing on a few, starting with Garp being too serious. Now, a pet peeve? Sure, I can get behind that, not a big deal, but y'all out here really saying the actor doesn't act or look like Garp. Hello? Are we seeing the same people? Because I may not have 20/20 vision, but I'm not blind. There isn't even a resemblance, that's just Garp. Like, him not being goofy as Garp in the anime was a good decision, because the last thing you want to see, yes, you, look me in the eyes. The last thing I want to see is live action Garp picking his nose or laughing like a maniac. Buggy gets a pass. Garp was not bad. Garp was Garp. Stop tripping. On the topic of Garp, why are we upset that they showed the cannonball scene that early on? You did want to see Garp, right? Or did you not want to see? Like, let's not forget that the show wasn't made with a sure pass for season 2. It was not. Fleshing out the relationship between Garp and Luffy was not a bad move. Morgan did not need the arc. I'll die on this hill. Next up, we have Nami being able to fight. So, come here. Let me whisper in your ear.
What did you expect?
She basically grew up around the worst pirate crew at that time and had to socialize with scrubs on a regular. Her being able to fight is a sensible addition to her character. It doesn't take from anything. It's still Nami. Also, for those complaining that Nami is too serious, do you remember Nami before she joined the crew? When she stole the ship and sailed off? She was enslaved for years. Her mother died. The town she loved was being run by a tyrant. She grew up poor. That's enough to make anyone cranky, quite frankly. You don't just go through all of that and become happy-go-lucky. So tell me again why serious Nami is bad. Next up, one that wasn't from a fan but was still funny nonetheless. Apparently, the live action is too close to the anime. First of all, it's using the manga. Second of all, did you watch the anime? Like, I'm not quite sure what you expected it to be close to. It's an adaptation. That's how adaptations work. I've been seeing a lot more weird critiques, so I have some honorable mentions for you. Arlong's height. The amount of episodes are too little. Don Krieg not having that fight scene with Luffy. God. S'il te plaît. There were so many obvious things to throw a tantrum about, and we all came together and thought these critiques were the way to go. Usopp being nothing but a caricature. The townsfolk not knowing what Nami's plan is. Usopp and Sanji just being added to the crew because why not? There were things that were taken out that actually affected the show and the reasoning for why certain characters do or are, but no. Makenyu's too hot. Can't have a hot character playing Zoro. Luffy's not a mindless buffoon, so he can't be Luffy. Nami knows how to fight, so I don't like her anymore. Guys, what they did alone cost over 300 million. That's a lot of money for a show that fans were quite skeptical about. Do remember, there have only been a handful of good anime live actions. The rest that are on the shelf were complete trash. Most people, including me, had tremendous doubt on the live action, and some still hate it. You can't expect Netflix to just throw money just because the anime is popular. There was still risk, and they did good. So focus on what was objectively bad, and stop spamming videos and comments about a friggin' side character that dies anyways.